Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to Divinity Original Sin 2. Last week we had a really big fight, as you can see by all the blood in this room. All of the blood and all the bodies. I got up to the level where I could have Super Fluffy, which is amazing. I showed off Super Fluffy last week, and that's where we called it. But we still have several big things that we need to accomplish here before we leave Fort Joy. I have got my collar off, which makes all of the Magisters very upset with me. Which is why there's even more bodies over there. There's one right over there, but I'm not going to attack him right now, because we've got other things we've got to do. Are we going to do the basement one or the paladin one, do you think, first?
Basement one.
Okay. I'm gonna get down from here. Hold on. Sorry, I had to readjust so I could see the chat. Hello, everybody. Hello, Jinxie. Hello, John. I almost decided not to stream. I've been really tired the last couple of days, so just bear with me, please. So we're going to go back down to the dungeons, which actually we could just warp down to the dungeons, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could.
Okay, we'll warp down to the dungeons, and then we'll go back. It's near the area where we saw the dogs and defeated all of those guards, those silent monks that we took care of before. There's a really big fight coming up, and I don't know if we're going to make it. It is tricky.
We got this.
So I'm going to just drop a little save once we get there. That's the wrong direction. I'm going to drop a little save before we actually engage in any of that business. Did we loot this room over here?
We didn't get the fancy room.
There's stuff in there, but there's a door right here, so I'll just go through this door. A jar of mind maggots. That sounds like something I want to put in my pocket. Sure. And then there's these bloodied chain gloves. Oops. I want to do the thing. Do the thing. I'll hand them off to you. Oh, I can't. Ooh. Glowing Idol of Rebirth, huh? Oh, you picked up the book. Do you want these chain gloves?
Oops.
I can't remember if they're cursed or not. I don't think they are. I think they're just... Here, I'll pick them up. Where's my inventory down here? Requires finesse of 11. Oh, I don't think you have... Do you have finesse of 11?
Well, those are medium. I'm heavy armor.
Oh, okay. So this jar of mind maggots. You're happy these mind maggots are trapped inside their jar, but look at how much they're worth. 675 monies.
I like the monies.
Yeah, you have to put all of your faith in Fluffy. For serious reals. Fluffy will get us through this. So I'll just put that in my flesh sack, and you can have this to sell. Ooh, a fortify scroll. I'm actually going to give that to you, because you're the one that needs armor. And I got money from somewhere. I don't know where that got that. Oh yeah, you can sell that. And we're going to keep this just in case we need to poison something. I don't know why we would need to, but just in casey. Oh, I stole a bottle of wine. I guess you can have that to sell. Venom still does not have his collar removed yet, but we will take care of it eventually. So.
Got faith in you. And Fluffy. Mainly Fluffy.
Mainly Fluffy. Okay, so let's see. You stole everything from this room. There's actually quite a few things in this room. There was like a... Oh yeah, I can come and unlock this.
Yeah, I couldn't unlock that.
pick the lock. Ooh, an unidentified helmet. So this is where Lore Master will come in handy. I do have an identifying glass in my pack, so I can identify this. And that is so much better. Ooh, that gives me a necromancer. So that means I could learn those books that I've got.
Oh, nice.
2 geomancer and 1 wits. So I'm gonna go ahead and just equip that immediately and send this rubbish one to you to sell. And a whole bunch of gold, you can have that. And we've got a book, pinned down skill book, but this is like for a ranger. So I'll give you that to sell, and here's a fancy bow.
Actually, if you can learn it, you should learn it.
I don't think I can. I don't think I have. What do you need to have? Oh, it's in my bag now.
One in Hutzman.
And I'll take this jelly room. Children's stories tell that the origin of this mushroom's glow comes from being struck by lightning. Of course, modern scholars laugh at such tales, but their laughter rings hollow, for even they don't know why the jelly room glows. But it's worth 90 gold. However, you can make potions and stuff out of it. Right now it says effects unknown because we haven't consumed it or made it into anything. So, but I'll go ahead and pick that up. Is there anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Looks like you scrubbed the room of everything else of value. So what was the book? I want to scroll. Okay, I don't want to show the party. I don't need to see your bag right now. Requires Huntsman 1. Well, technically I can learn it.
Yeah, go ahead and learn it.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and learn these necromancy skills now too. Skill book has a requirement you do not meet. What's that? Oh, requires necromancer 2. That's why. So once I get another point in necromancy, I'd be able to learn that. So let's see, where did these end up? Let's see how many memory slots I have. And this is why none of the other ones showed up on my bar. I don't have enough memory slots to actually use this unless I took one of these other ones off. If I unmemorized one of these spells, I could pick up one of the ones that I don't have room for. But I'm not going to do that right this minute. Now, there are a whole lot of things over here. This is a meat golem. I think there's several of them hanging around. Oh no, that's just meat. Okay. I can't see anything. I think I'm too far away to see some of the things spawned in, but there's like a boss guy over in this general direction. But he has a whole bunch of minions too that are lurking around besides the meat golems. I think here's one. Agitated silent monk.
But do we want to use our typical pattern of you fight from above?
Probably, because I don't think I want them to smack me with anything. That would hurt a lot, and I would not like it. So, I could move this chest in front of the door, right? And hopefully, they would have to beat through that to get to
Crap,
me.
I just killed the cat. I was moving the coffin, and the cat moved to right next to it.
Oh my lord.
Do we want to do a cheeky reload?
I didn't save it. We'd have to start all over again from outside.
I mean, it's just running over here.
No, we're good. Look, okay. So, this is a perfect time to talk about flesh sack. Stuffing my flesh sack. Yes, I am stuffing my flesh sack, John. But this is the perfect time to actually talk about these gift bag features that Larian actually introduced well after they had finished, and this was a full and proper game, but they kept giving out free things. And there's a whole bunch of things that you can do. You can end up having 8 action points. Those are the AP that we spend to do actions like during combat. There's 9 lives, which transforms the black cat into a follower. Once rescued, a whistle will appear in your inventory, and you can use this if your cat gets lost or if you want to change who it follows. So we could go back to the regular save and like reinstate this, and then it'll be a follower, and therefore it probably wouldn't be allowed to die. It'll be like Sir Laura, because I think Sir Laura can't be killed, question mark? I'm not actually 100% sure about that. But they usually run off during combat, so you don't have to worry too much. But source meditation, this means when we do end up having source, like my collar's off, so I would be able to have a source point, but I don't have any source. You usually have to go and like stand at a puddle of it or something, or suck it out of like living creatures, kind of like their soul, which is pleasant.
Oh, your soul.
But this one, if you rest, which you can do like with the bedroll, then your source points come back. So you get a whole bunch of source, and you don't have to go find it in the world or whatever. Never underestimate the power of a good sleep. Simply use the bedroll and at any non-combat time to resurrect your dead allies. So if you get in a really bad spot and your allies are all dead and you can't get in there to resurrect them, or you don't have resurrection scrolls, if you turned this on, then once you rested, they would just come back to life. Animal empathy. This one gives you Pet Pal just for free. Anybody who you're playing with or whatever, they'll all have Pet Pal, and you don't have to spend a point in it. This one lets your reputation and skill of the whole party help you when you want to haggle for the best prices. So usually, even if you were just using, oh, that was lucky. That was the lucky chime that says that you got extra loot. What's it called? Lucky charm, I think. So usually you'll have one person who's really good at haggling. They'll be the barterer, and so you want them to talk to all of the traders, and you want them to get the faction up with the trader, because then they're going to have better results. But this will use the whole party. Their reputation and skill of the whole party can help you haggle, so that would be pretty cool. This one I've never tried, but it sounds really interesting. When entering combat, one or more random enemies will receive one of the new special statuses created for this modification. This will change everything you thought you knew about combat. Note that this is a persistent modification that cannot be turned off once activated. So once you activate this and you say, yep, apply that to my game, that save is going to have that turned on all the time, and you can't undo it. You'd have to start a new save. There's other ones. New talents. Have you ever wanted to resurrect your allies as zombies? I mean, that sounds very interesting. Do you hate missing the one attack that really matters? This modification contains remedies to those problems and many more. I don't think I've used that one either. But there's later on you can get an ability where you can see ghosts, so this will just let it be on infinitely. It's like a toggle so that you can just have it on and you don't have to worry about casting it. A magic mirror is where you can change your appearance, and you can also respec. And usually you don't get it until much later, but this would put a magic mirror in Fort Joy so that you can respec while you're still here in this island. I did not care for the improved organization bags. I did try it. They're special bags that allow you to organize your inventory. I found it much more complicated and just not particularly great. Pet power does sound interesting for me, though, because it says pet power enhances the summoning class and its infusion spells immensely. With this mod, you can cast infusion spells on all available summons, not just your own incarnate. Each summon receives different skills depending on the base elemental infusion type. And this is another one of those persistent modifications. You can't turn it back off in this save if you were to enable it. Always on would be good. I forget stuff. Yeah. There's new traders that give you things that can upgrade your gear and make it more powerful. It's super expensive. I have tried. I have put this on in my own personal game before, and it is really, really expensive. And this one's kind of fun. This one is just basically you find a new icon on your hotbar, which you can also use to toggle sprint on and off. So you'll just sprint all the time. You'll just be much faster, which is great. Unfortunately, a lot of these are, if you turn them on, you can't turn them back off for the save, and then it will also disable achievements. So if you're after achievements, you will not want to use any of these for your playthrough, because it'll even pop up a little box and it'll say, okay, you're using mods, you can't have any achievements. So, having gone through all of that, did you want me to reload? Or do you want to just move on?
Oh, my cat.
What, your cat? Okay, alright. I deleted a bunch of the old stuff, but this is the one that we had just been doing. So I'm loading. We can't let you not have your kitty.
My kitty. I accidentally squished him.
Okay, so we're back. We're back to where we were. We're going to, and don't squish the kitty this time. We're going to travel into the dungeons. And we're going to go over here. And we're going to do the fight this time. And not squish the cat. Right?
Yeah, I was trying to block the ladder off so they couldn't go straight up to you.
Right. Because I don't want them to go straight up to me. That would be bad. So now we have to loot all this stuff again. My jar of mind maggots and the bloody chain gloves. This is an Iron Maiden, and I believe if you click on it, I think it will damage you. I'm pretty sure it will. And also this torture chair. I wouldn't click on it if I were you. I'm just gonna put that out there. It's probably a bad idea. Come back over here. I think different stuff will be in the chest. I think it's just a chance to get what we got. So we'll see what we get this time. Hopefully we will get the magnificent headpiece that I just had. No. It's unidentified boots, which I will identify. And I cannot use this book, so you're just going to sell it. Up. Sell. And these are finesse boots.
Scratch, bite, bark.
Well, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. Forbidden history of objects. This book contains a description of several magical artifacts that have been forbidden by the Divine Order. As you flip through the book, your eye lands on a section about idols of rebirth. Infused with ancient magic, these small statues allow the wielder to return to Rivellon after death. Rivellon's kind of like Earth. The statue grows ashen and loses all magical properties after use. Impish tinkerers were widely known to travel with such idols on their person. Some sources even suggest that tinkerers could restore the magic properties of an inert idol using the power of a resurrection scroll. Meddling with the sanctity of death is a grave offense, and all idols have been destroyed and outlawed. Those with the knowledge to craft them have been duly re-educated. Oh, well, that sounds great.
Yay.
Yeah, my necro helm.
Okay, I got it blocked off and the kitty is alive.
Alright. And I will move this chest over here. Okay, so what he was trying to do is that there's a ladder right here, and he's trying to block off the bottom so that they won't come up here. And I should probably, if I can, put something in that door. Possibly, because they could come up the stairs and around. Can I move? I wonder if I can move that. No, I think that's just too heavy. I don't think that's movable.
I have an idea. Actually, wait a minute. I have another idea.
So what he's probably going to do is, once we get this all blocked off, he's probably going to go over and, oh, here we go. We can actually see them now.
I've told you about that many times before, haven't I? Silly me.
So this is the bad guy. I mean, the big
You
bad.
aren't tired of my stories, are you?
And this
Can
is
you even hear me in there?
some of the silent monks, and there's another one of the meat golems. But what there's another one of the meat golems. So what Venom's going to do is he's going to go over there and tick them off. Because he is the sturdier of us. He uses heavy armor and stuff, so he's expecting to get beaten on, and he can heal himself when he smacks people because of his necromancy. Oh, nice. So you blocked that off. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to come out here. I'm going to hide myself. And I'm going to stand right here on the top of this ladder piece. All right, I'm all ready. Go to it.
Oh, but I've told you about that many times before, haven't I?
Okay, so he's being talked to, but I'm too far away to hear, I think. Because it's just giving the pickpocket icon.
Oh, stop sneaking.
Oh, alright. There we go. Who are you? My lovely little halfling.
He reaches out and gently squeezes your arm.
Ew.
Aha! Easy. So exquisitely firm. You halflings are such a marvel. So strong and yet still delicate. Please
This guy's
come
gross.
in. Oh, do make yourself at home, won't you?
You'll leave in peace or you'll stack him up in a pile on one of his tables.
Is that a promise, darling?
Okay, so it's my turn first, so I'm going to make a super fluffy.
Blood fluffy?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Right over next to us.
a fluffy that could heal would be awesome, but I think I'm going to go with a blood fluffy.
He heals himself.
No, I mean heal other people.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll give him a power infusion. And I'll give him a farsight infusion because I want him to be as strong as I can make him. And then I'll put out a totem. And now it's Fluffy's turn. Alright, so let's see. Mosquito
It's got full armor
Swarm.
and stuff.
Yeah, Mosquito Swarm requires that I get rid of his physical armor, which is the gray bar. He's got 63. So I'll just go ahead and smack him. And that took off most of his armor, so then I'm going to go ahead. This should outdo anything that's left with this physical armor.
Oh, jeez.
So now the meat golems are trying to fight their way out of their cages. He's not doing so well. So much for being the big bad. This fight is usually way harder than that.
Oh, you still have to deal with everything else.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Because there's another silent monk down over here and over there. As you can see up at the top, there's quite a few people in this fight. Arg, say the silent monks.
Play another totem.
Yep, I gotta put out another totem. I'll put it out over... Yeah, I think I'll put it over here. And then I will zap. Now, because I am actually... I have the high ground, I have a plus 25% damage. So... she's probably going to resist it because she has magical armor. That's the blue line on top of the red line. The red line's just her health. But, I mean, I could teleport her. Do you want me to teleport her over to you instead?
I've already got one coming at me.
Yeah, but it'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Feed me.
I think I'll just zap her. Or could I zap him? Oh, he's still got all of his armor too. I'll just zap her and see what happens. Oh, that took off most of her armor. Good, good, good. And I've still got 2 points. I could hit her with my wand. And that took off the rest of her magical armor. Good. And it electrified the ground down there. Hopefully that will do some damage to her now that she doesn't have magical armor. That's right. I have the high ground.
Fluffy just murdered somebody with an opportunity attack.
Fluffy likes to do that. See, I told you I could have just dropped her on you and it'd be fine. It's your turn.
Oh, well, I don't really have a target now. I was going to kill that one, but Fluffy killed it. So...
Yeah, when Fluffy gets all buffed out, he kind of reminds me of the Ani from Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
There's a Blobby. Blobby. Okay, so this meat golem has managed to make his way out of his cage. He has nothing keeping him from coming out on his next turn. What about you, guy? He's probably going to make it out on his next turn as well. And I think he goes next, possibly. But I'd really like to get over there and take care of that guy. So, let's see. Not Whirlwind. I'll go for Battering Ram. That'll only take me so far. What?
Doesn't round quarters.
No. Let's see. Well, I'll go...
Lobby and I are just waiting here for them to come to us.
I could go down this ladder and take care of this one down here, I guess, then.
You could.
But I don't have enough AP to hit her, so we'll have to be next turn. And now he'll be out, I think. Oh no, Blobby's suffocating! Look. First of all, first things first. Blood totem. Second thing second. You are a jerk. You ran away from Fluffy, and that's not allowed.
Meso has the high ground.
Yes. And then, let's see, where did the other one go? Oh, too far away. Alright, well, That's obstructed. I can't get over to that one, so I guess I will just end my turn and save my action points. Here comes one of the meat golems. Here comes another one of the meat golems. Oh no! Blobby! They're dead. Right in the bees. Right in the bees.
Killed my Blobby.
What are you doing? Okay, well. Missed! Didn't miss that time. Alright, so I've only got one left, so Fluffy's going to use their movement to come over here, and now it's my turn to put out another totem. I mean, I've got a lot of totems going on. Oh, ice, huh? Yeah, they disease you if they hit you, and you don't have magical armor, which is gross. Uh-oh. Oh. Are you eating some dinners? Are you eating some meals? Okay, well, I've got 4 points. I could come up and smack this lady.
Yes, hammer blow to the vittles.
This is low ground. So I'll go up and smack her first and see if I have enough AP to... Never mind.
One guy left, he's got 8 hit points.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So now, you need to come and remove this obstruction.
Okay,
Scratch, bite.
Tongs, bucket, empty cup, wretched torso. I don't think I need any of those things. Took all of his stuff.
maybe.
I was gonna tell him about the face ripper.
I'm gonna toss it to you.
Please. So if you are an undead, you can't just show your face out in public because people will want...
Rip it off.
Basically, they'll want to kill you because of it. So it's not a show party. So ultimately, especially if you're like Fane will want to come down here and talk to this guy. And it will ultimately lead to a fight because he's not a very nice person. But he has this thing called a face ripper. And you can procure a ripped off face that can be used for shapeshifting. And it blows up your target. So you have to target a corpse, I believe. And then, in fact, let me see if I can use it. Because if you're undead, you can actually use this face ripper to rip off a face. And now I have a ripped off human face in my bag. And I'll just add this to my bag of parts. But then you could use that face to turn it into a disguise so that you don't have to worry about somebody finding out that you're undead. Okay, empty, 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 bloodied leg. Again, if you were an elf, you could go eat that and maybe make something out of it. There's a chunk of flesh over there. And I think Venom is industriously looting every single other thing in the entire dungeon. Actually... There's still a couple things over here. Shh, we won't tell Venom. And watch them be all empty.
This won't be of any
What?
use.
Yep, they're gonna be all empty. Rude. Okay, so there is an exit from the island over here. I believe. You can come over here. Where is it? Yeah, there's a door right there. And you can go out that door, and then eventually you can go through this pipe into the swamp if you wanted to. But we still have things to do here in Fort Joy. No, it's not creepy at all. I don't know why you'd even have to mention it. My bag of parts is just, you know...
Mother approves.
It's completely normal. Nothing to see here. Move along. Keys and body parts. That's what I've got
Did
here.
we ever go back to Sir What's-His-Nuts?
No, we did not. Oh, did you want to do the other ones that were not,
Oh, the triggered other fights?
Yeah. Did you want to do that?
Yeah, we could do that.
So each one of these soul jars are decoys, and I think I mentioned last time we were here that some of them will spawn fights that you'll have to do, and I think some of them just do bad environmental things that'll make the fights worse. Let me give this back. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put my jar of mind maggots into my backpack, and that goes to Venom's. That goes to Venom's. And that goes to Venom's, and my stolen wine goes to Venom's. I forgot that all of this went back into my bag because we had to reset because somebody killed their cat. All right, cheeky little save.
With the cat's fault.
Just in case horrible things happen.
You want to get up on the platform up there?
Which one?
This one here. You can bring death from above.
Alright, Fluffy. Now, I do have some bombs. I could put out a firestorm grenade and not only set them on fire, but then I could also have a fire Fluffy. Because we don't have any blood.
I suppose you could wait around and I could make some blood. No, they're skeletons, no blood. Never mind.
Alright, made myself some fire. Make a fire Fluffy. Buff fire Fluffy. And now it's Fire Fluffy's turn. The Fire Fluffy has Fireball, plus he's got all this other stuff because I buffed him. So let's see. Let's just give him a smash. That did pretty good work. I'll go ahead and set him on fire too.
Doesn't know what to do.
That's the power of Fluffy. You don't know what you're going to do after that. What can you do? So there's another guy up here.
Yes, he has Roguely Butt.
And then there's, I think that's it for right now.
So I'm gonna scoot over here. That'll cost me 2 AP. A little cheeky charge. It's blocked. It's out of range, so let's see, I've got a little bit of free movement left. There we go.
Ooh, backstab critical. Gross.
See all that physical armor you took off me?
Rogues are really horrible. Which is usually why they're good to have on your team. Let's see. I don't think you need to be behind him like that. I think that's quite enough. You can be over here in the fire. Path is interrupted. Well, crap. Alright, I'll just end my turn. It's your turn. Okay, so that's the first fight. Go ahead and save it one more time, so we don't have to do that again. Oh, there's more. Where are they? Oh, there's one over
two
here.
above me.
There's a lizard up here, and then there's two of these guys over here, and one right there. All right.
Looks like these are all spellcasters.
Fluffy
Think
came
they're
all the way
wizards.
up here. Oh my god, Fluffy, why? Alright, so what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Can I... No, my teleport is not. So I could still
More totems.
yeah, put a totem up here. It'll be a default totem, but that's fine. Can I zap you? No, you're too far away. Can I zap
Fluffy
you?
poofed.
Good. I still have 2 rounds before I can summon him again, though. He only stays around for so many rounds, so the time in between combats apparently made him despawn. So I can't conjure my incarnate yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end my turn. Good luck.
Okay. Those are gonna be like all my AP. Oop.
Oof. Yeah, these are all like spellcaster types.
Yep.
They're really annoying. I say
More
as a as a spellcaster type myself. You know what? I'm going to.
You can get a nice totem out there.
I am not going to do poison because they're all undead, so that would just heal them.
Right.
So I can put some more fire out. However,
Or ice. There's an ice spot over there.
I don't have anything to make ice.
Oh, there's ice over there at the end.
Oh, I see. Okay. I'm still going to set him on fire.
Okay.
I'll make ice. And then he's now in range and I have the high ground. Knocking off a lot of his magical armor, and then I'm gonna use my wand. Ew.
Like grody.
That's another thing about totems, is they make nice distractions sometimes. Ooh, that's not good. That's really not good. You need to be careful. Fluffy can come back. Okay. Let's see. I put him way over there, though. Hold on just a second. I gotta... What's up? Oh, there might be trouble with the Discord audio. Because it's not picking up that Venom is talking even though he is. Anyway, my turn. I set out Fluffy. Set out another. And alright, so now it's Fluffy's turn. He is a water Fluffy. He did not get buffed, but that's fine. He can come over here. Oh no, he fell down! Oh, poor water Fluffy. I really don't think that water Fluffies should be able to fall down on ice. I think that's just silly.
And I'm full health again.
Yeah, Jinxie, Venom was telling me that we might have a problem was like an hour or so ago. He's like, "Oh no, Discord's having issues." I'm like, "Oh, uh-oh."
Voice connection says it's stable
Oh,
again.
now I can hear you. I can hear you. All right. So Fluffy fell down. It's my turn. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really tired. My brain is just completely out of it. Where are the guys? There's like one guy over next to you, and there's this lizard guy, and there's that guy. Oh, there's that guy.
Yeah, there's
You,
that
sir.
guy. He's almost dead. He's got 7 hit points left.
You, sir. Rude. And I don't like you. I bet you're the one who made Fluffy fall down. Jerk.
Actually, I think it was him. And your totems have been just ripping him apart.
I'm gonna buff Fluffy anyway, just in case he can get up before before all the rest of them are dead. Well, thank you, John. I appreciate it. You're still on fire. That's well. You're not doing too bad, I guess. Oh, they dodged. Oh. How many more jars are there left? 2? Here comes Fluffy.
There's a few.
Here comes Fluffy, who is completely useless during that fight.
Poor Fluffy.
No. Don't start the next one until I've had a chance to recharge Fluffy. Okay. He's recharged, so if I need to resummon him, that's fine.
Send these to you. And send that one to
See,
you.
you can see the number ticking down on Fluffy. That's the number of rounds that he has left. So, once you're out of combat, it goes a lot quicker.
Tossed you some unidentified things.
Ooh, unidentified boots, you say? Oh, those are yours. That's a strength thing.
Bits and sneaking, huh? Either way, there's still a big upgrade for me.
Make Venom do all the readings. It's tempting, John. It's tempting. I have a bit of a headache. So I'm like, it might actually not be so bad. Alright, so do your thing. Oh, that would have been handy. Oh no, that just would have sent Fluffy into like fall down mode.
Let's see how far I can make it.
Just about that far. You can
Just about that far.
you can actually take nails and combine them with your boots, and then you won't fall down on the ice, right? Unlike that.
I don't have any nails on me.
You don't have any nails? Okay. Can you make nails?
Oh, it turned to water.
Oh, good. Good.
Ow!
It looked like it hurt.
I think we're done.
Did you go get the thing?
Is that up with you?
No, it's on the other side.
The other side. I
think I have the most wits. I don't think you have enough wits to do it.
I'm not witty.
You're not.
Statue has a strange silhouette.
You notice a deep fissure beneath the statue's right hand.
Scratch at the opening, look at it more closely. Let's give it a look before we start digging
The
around in
stone
it.
there is a curious color, as though it was added after the statue was carved. A chunk of stone falls from the statue. There's something hidden inside.
Okay, so these are the Tyrant's Stride. These are actually cursed leggings. This is part of the Brachus Rex set. And if you put them all together,
It does a thing.
it does a thing. And I can't really remember what the thing does, but I think you can get them uncursed. They're worth quite a bit, so you can actually just sell them off. Tyrant Stride. Does it even say it's cursed? I thought they were supposed to. These weathered leggings of Brachus Rex are encrusted with the spattered blood of those who died in an almost forgotten age. So I'm going to go send those to him. He does not have to keep them. He can sell them off. I'm not terribly worried if we don't get the complete set. Just know that you can. It's a thing that you can do.
It is a thing, and you can do it.
And there is a way to like break the curse on them. I just don't remember what it is. Otherwise, the curse is like really terrible and horrible, and you don't want to be wearing those because it gives you all kinds of minuses to everything, and it's like gives you a disease, and I mean they're just awful. What are we gonna do? Oh, we still have that one big fight, the paladin fight.
Right, that one's gonna be nasty.
Do you need to sell
I think
off stuff?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
All right, let's go to the square. Yeah, the curse will hurt you. Each different piece of the Brachus Rex set like has a different effect that will do like an extra bad thing to you. Here, if you hand me the pants again, I suppose I could put them on and I could show them, because I'll just take them back off.
Not now.
Right, so I'll go ahead and equip them. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough strength, I don't think. It requires 11 strength, so I can't actually put them on.
Buttons on the back.
But anyway, if you put them on, then it'll usually decrease one of your stats, or it'll give you some kind of effect that's negative. And then each piece each successive piece that you put on will stack more and more bad things on you until you remove the curses from them, and then you can just wear them as normal armor.
Is that indigestion or is it? Oh God.
Right, so he's gonna go sell some stuff. I don't think we can cause a whole lot of mischief. Let's look at our journal. Where's the journal? What? Journal? Skill panel? Journal? Oh, that's what it is. Alright, so we've already found like a couple of different ways that we could escape. There was that one path when we we were in the interior, we were looting around, and there's like this little tower space, and if you move some of the boxes, I said you can actually jump down from there, but you couldn't get back in from there. The downstairs place that we just were, you could go out that sewer pipe. So we've already found like several ways out of Fort Joy. But we just want to, we want to tidy up a few things before we leave. One senses that the tyrant's stride may hinder, not help. So yeah, there's actually effects of the tyrant. That's actually a little quest that will give you some information. The arena of Fort Joy, we did that before. We still have to do the teleporter. We got the teleportation gloves from the crocodiles like several episodes ago. But we still have to talk to this Gowan person. He wants us to meet him somewhere, but we have some things to set up before we actually go ahead and talk to him. And we're just about to make that happen, I think. Are you just about ready?
Hold on. He didn't have enough to buy all my stuff.
Yeah, that can end up being a problem. Sometimes you just don't have enough monies to buy all of your things. I'll put the dinners down on my bar, because then if I need them, I can just click on them and not look at my bag.
Soldier, however.
I've got that special shipment you was asking after.
He's got money.
Oh, the guy in the cave?
Yep.
So, to do the next big phase, we're going to be coming back up here to this entrance that we got the key for. Not enough money's time for a gold run. It's like Skyrim, where you get so much stuff and you go and try and sell it to the merchants and stuff, but they just never have enough gold. It's a sad problem. So we'll come back over here. The next one we're going to do is going to be right outside these doors. I think I showed off last time that there's actually several...
What's your constitution at?
What's my constitution at? 14.
Okay.
This is nothing to do with the paladins. Go and tell your grandmaster
So you can also eavesdrop on these guys.
Everything to do with the paladins. You sully the Divine's name with this place?
The Divine would want the world free of Void Wilken.
Not really.
Sorcerers are like the Divine's children. If you're harming them in here, we'll...
You'll do what? You're weak. Only we have the will to do what's necessary. Goodbye.
I demand entry! You can't hide what you're doing forever!
This is nothing to do with the Paladins.
And so
Go
they're
tell
just going to
your
recycle.
Grandmaster
They're
that.
just going to keep playing that conversation until we
It's
intervene.
everything to do with
But
the
there's
Paladins.
actually quite a few people around here. There's that roamer guy. There's 2 over there.
The Divine would want the world free of Void
I
Wilken.
think there's a couple more over in this direction. There's at least one there. And I think that, yeah, there's a roamer. So there's quite a few people out here. And this guy's usually pretty tough. Now, I've said that before, and then it was incredibly easy.
Goodbye.
So I'm just going to say, you know, whatever happens,
Hide what you're doing
happens.
forever.
This is nothing
But
to do with the Paladins.
when we,
Go and tell
if
your
we
Grandmaster
stealth, or if we block up a certain area,
Sending
like
you a
if,
shield.
ooh, are you? Ooh, that's a much better shield than what I have. I will take that, thank you. You can sell off that peasanty garbage. So do we want to try and teleport
the will to do what's necessary.
the captain into that little room and block it off, or do we not want to do that? Do we want to just come busting out?
We can just come busting out.
Because normally what you can do is like you can take one of these chests or this chest, and then you can block up this entrance, and then if you get right in the right angle, you can snap him with your teleport and send him in there, and then he'd have to try and beat his way out.
You'll do what? You're weak. Only we have the will to do what's necessary.
Yeah, they will be mad. If I'm stealth, they might not see me. Or if they see Venom first, then they wouldn't notice that. Although we're not supposed to be here as prisoners, whether we have collars or not. We're not supposed to be in this area.
Sully the Divine's name.
Well,
So if you recall last time, there was like a high priest muckety muck over here with some of his peeps. And I don't think you got to see, but they had like a prisoner down here telling her how they were going to cure her. And as soon as we started combat, she changed into one of those silent monks. And that's why the silent monk also came in and tried to do stuff to us. There have been a couple of times where we've been able to teleport her. We tried the very first time to teleport her up here and like save her, but because the teleport drops and does damage, she became into combat with us, and we were like, no, no. All right, I'm a shrub. I am a fern.
Hide what you're doing forever.
This is nothing to do with the Paladins. Go and tell your Grandmaster that.
Oh no, that didn't work. All right, well, well, I guess it's a plain fluffy unless I like rain. I could rain.
plain fluffy is still good.
How about we go plain fluffy, and then we buff plain fluffy so he's not a plain fluffy anymore, huh? Uh-oh. That's not what I meant to do. This buff fluffy, Jesus. Oh my god. That used up all of my AP. Okay, so this paladin dude is just as stupid as Dolores, except he has more armor, so I suppose that makes him better. Now that would have been nice before I summoned Fluffy. I could have made an oil Fluffy. Now normally what I would have wanted to do is get up here so that I'd have the high ground. So I would have climbed up here or something like that over here. But I misclicked, so I'm actually standing over here for, you know, reasons. Is anybody else? Yeah, they're all in combat. Nibble on your dinner. Nom, 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 nom,
Gives me
nom.
2 strength.
Yeah. Ow! Uh-oh. Threw a bomb. Well.
Well, you could get up on that platform that's straight ahead of you, since you were headed that way anyways.
I could do that.
Then you get just like interact with the ladder and then turn around and buff Fluffy.
I don't know if I'll have that much APs because I'm slowed. You actually buff this time? Get your turn. That guy's done, which is extra good. We just gotta take out the rest of the other guys. The other guys are not as hardy as that guy that we just squashed.
Right. Let's see then. What kind of reach do I have on that? Might be able to. Ah, he's just out of reach.
Yeah, so you kind of have to protect this paladin cork chuckle nut, and he is not the brightest, let me tell you. Battering ram won't go around corners, so that's 3 AP. Jeez Louise. It's because he's slowed. How about your ranged attack? No? Alright, fine. Alright, just run over there, Fluffy. I know it's gonna be a struggle. Just do it.
Struggle. And you can shields up.
I can, because I have a shield. Oh no! Oh, it was blocked by his physical armor. See, this is why you need to buff Fluffy, because he had physical armor from the buffs, he wasn't crippled, so that means he'll still be able to move. So now I need to set out some lovely, lovely little totems. And give you a present.
Oh, must be a Christmas.
And I'll give you some high ground damage. See, he's just a target, basically. He's just a target. Nice.
He's determined to poke you.
Yeah. He's gonna whirlwind because he happens to be. Oh, it's right next to that one, but okay. I didn't take off very much of their stuff, but how about you? Get wrecked. No, I said get wrecked. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and shields up, I think.
You put a totem straight across from you above Fluffy. Yes.
Hopefully I'll be able to target somebody. Sometimes totems that are like up like that have a little bit of a difficulty.
If it's straight down, yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to heal Cork pretty soon.
There's a nugget right here. Oh. She went over there.
Oh wow. Wow.
You gone, thought.
Okay, well. Why did that make a move?
You teleport that one next to the totem, closer to the fight.
No, I still got 2 rounds before I can do teleport again.
Ah, okay.
Don't think I have any teleportation scrolls. It does not look like it. It did hit my totem, but oh well. My totems are not... Hey, you know what? I can supercharge that totem. Since it's not going to last long anyway. Alright, so that's about all my AP. I'll end my turn.
Yay, Chuckle Nut got smart.
Okay, it's your turn.
Let's see then. There's a maximum of 2 AP. There's them knocked down.
The other one got killed.
Killed.
Yep, he got killed. Oh, jeez.
My Lucian swords, these magisters are madmen. Are you all right, dwarf?
I can assure him that there's nothing to worry about because I'm quite alright. Or I could sidestep his question and remark he doesn't look like a prisoner. Who is he? I think I will ask him who is he.
I'm a paladin, of course. My, you must have been here a long time if you don't recall what the Divine Order's finest look like.
Finest, huh?
He pauses a moment to wipe a thick mixture of sweat and blood from his brow before continuing.
I still can't believe they have the gall to attack me. It's high treason to go after a paladin like that. We're Divine Order. Our superiors will be very interested to hear it.
Ask him who he intends to tell, or tell him that if it took him this long to figure out the Magisters are bad news, he must be frightfully naive. I'll just ask him who he's going to tell.
Our Grand Master, for one. Lord Kem would never stand for this kind of nonsense. The thing is, people on the mainland don't know what goes on here. Never would have believed it myself until I saw it with my own eyes. But we've stood about talking long enough. And this place is no roadside tavern. It's certain death if we keep lingering.
Agree and part ways, high time to get moving again, or ask him where he'll go. If you do save him, because he can be killed, by the way, if you do save him, you'll end up seeing him again later. Ask him where he's going to go.
First things first. I need to get the lay of the land inside Fort Joy. I was sent here to make an official report on what exactly goes on here. I don't intend to run away now.
Well, I can tell you firsthand that the lay of the land is quite bloody these days. I had nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
After that, though,
Well.
without the Magister's help, there's nowhere to go but the hollow marshes. They say they're haunted, but I don't believe in bogeymen.
I don't believe in bogeymen.
I was once told there's an old harbour on the far side of the island. And where there's a harbour, there may be a boat. I must be off, and so should you. Best of luck to you. You deserve better than this place.
You're telling me. Let me guess, you completely ransacked this whole joint.
We're working on this side.
I don't think I can get through there, but I can come over here. Oh, you got the... I'm assuming you did the big guy, yeah.
Oh, of course, he was the first one.
I do have a few things I can loot. They're all going to be empty, but I'll take what I can get, I guess. Go up here. Oh, there's even stuff over here that you didn't get to. Ha ha ha!
No, there's a lot to loot.
So here's some nails. Now nails, if you have a hammer, you can combine the nails with a hammer and you can make lockpicks. Or I believe you can combine your nails with your boots and then you have slip-resistant boots. So let's see. Can I combine these with nails, please? Is that a no? Oh, immunity to slipping. Yep, now they have that property on them in the blue. Goody two shoes, wussy boy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up all these nails. And there's a hammer. You can also use a hammer with potatoes and make mashed potatoes. That's not as good as mine, so I'll sell that off to be... Or I'll give that to him to be... Ooh! A common ingredient in cosmetics, this enchanting gleam of this dust highlights even the plainest features with the luster of the stars. That's stardust. And stardust can actually make some pretty decent stuff, if I recall correctly.
Yes. Yes, you want the stardust.
It's also worth a whole lot. So, I mean, if we got desperate, we could sell it, but I don't think we're going to get that desperate.
Nah, we'll sell a kidney first.
Seems reasonable. There's an empty cup, but these you can... Warning, those caught excessive fraternizing with inmates will be brought before the Hammer herself. So if you remember, Hammer is Dallas. She's the one who invented the source collars, and she's got some nasty beasts that come with her. The Divine is gone. Bishop Alexander is not. Oh, they're scraps, eh? So I got some bread. I will take that. Anything else? There's a pitchfork down there. Should be a whole bunch of stuff over here. Fruit, cheese, and bread. Can I have the grapes? I will pick this lock. Could you bring your strength over here?
Yeah.
See if you could get that crate out. Oh, maybe I can reach it anyway. Ooh, a magical dagger. Just gonna weigh you down, don't mind me. Ew, a greasy cap. That sounds gross. Take those, and there should be... I think there's a bag in there. With nothing. Typical. I think there's also something down here. Oh, you've already gotten it. Drat. Got all that. All of those. Didn't even miss that one. Holy cow. Break those muscly arms over here, big boy. Now, let's see. I could Could teleport those, but I don't know how important that is. Can't reach. No, I can't reach them with my teleport. It's fine. Not exactly. Well, if you have telekinesis, that's one of
I have it.
one of these skills here. If you have points in that, you can reach things farther, and you can actually pick up heavier things than you really should be able to. But I do not have any points in telekinesis.
I've got an item that gives it to me.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Looted.
Is that how you loot all the things? You have super long looty arms.
Yes.
You missed one. Alright, so the next portion would actually be through these double doors right here. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to Gawain, or whatever his name is, who wanted the teleporting gloves. Locked. Pick lock. I think we should have the key to that, but I don't know why it's not using magical pockets for it.
Because I have it in a bag.
Why would you do that?
Organize my inventory. I've got lots of keys.
I am missing a little bit of health. Hold on.
Just use your bedroll.
Oh yeah, I could do that. Never mind. I mean, I remembered that all along. So, Gawain, or whatever his name is actually over here by the hidden spot that we went to before, this hidden area. Once we get over there, we should be able to advance things nicely. Yeah, I'm just slow. Here he is.
Come. This way, in the back. Follow me.
So you'll understand why we decided that we needed to have something special for this guy before we dealt with him. But I also wanted to get the double rainbow chest before we forget.
Oh, yeah.
So now that I have the teleportation gloves, I grab that and bring it over here. Ooh. Magical leather trousers.
Roses.
And I don't want a poison wand, so you can sell that off. I think I'm gonna stick with what I have.
Hey, over here.
Okay, so here's Gawain.
Perfect. Now, teleport me down to the ledge behind me near the tree stump. I'll bring you right after. Oh, we're almost free. Can you taste the ale? Oh, the scent of home.
So the reason that he needs me is because you can't actually teleport yourself. You need somebody else to teleport you. So he needs somebody.
Teleport me.
Oh yeah, you want me to do you first?
Uh-huh.
Why do you want to be teleported?
Because I'm going to be on the other side to catch him.
Yeah, alright. I gotta wait until I can do another teleport. Oh, don't you worry, John. We don't have to worry about giving up the... What are you doing? You're gonna be down in the dungeon now.
Hey, over here.
It's a dead elf.
I don't know why you went down there.
It's a dead elf.
Alright. So... teleport him like
Come
that.
towards me. I'll teleport you down. I just need to see you clearly. Come close to the edge as you can, friend.
Well, that's as close as I can get, man.
Simply perfect.
Now, can you
Now,
teleport me across there?
teleport me that
I'm below
mossy
you.
rock across the gulch.
Hold on, I gotta wait till it's still on cooldown.
Almost there.
won't be able to teleport you up. I can teleport you up next to me and then teleport you across.
Just move over next to him and you should be able to teleport me. There we go. Now when he tries to double cross, he's fucked.
Alright, so he wants me to teleport him across, so I'm gonna wait until I have the cooldown. Teleport him across, and this is where he's going to prove that he is a butt nugget.
Even the air smells better here above that pit. Thanks for the help, and good luck getting yourself out.
You and me, Stumpy.
So let's see, I can throw a Fluffy over there. Now, you don't actually have to have somebody over there to gain combat, because there's actually, he'll run right through here, and this is another big fight. So if he runs through here, he's just doomed. But if you can have somebody already waiting here, then you ensure that his body will actually be here when you get over here.
And you get the XP.
Yeah, and you get the XP and all that good type stuff. Alright, so Fluffy. And let's see if I can buff Fluffy this time without walking a whole bunch of ways. And I told him just for good measure. This guy is doomed.
Yeah, he's not surviving Fluffy.
Alright, so now I can hand my gloves over to Venom.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this to you. I'm gonna send...
And I'll get over here like as closest to the edge as I can. And hopefully if he puts it on, then he can teleport me up there. And I won't have to walk all the way around. I don't know, Houston on Tempest. I don't know. It is a very old game. I think a lot of people have forgotten about it, and I'm not sure how many people actually knew about it. I think there's a lot of people that just didn't actually know about it. But they've been doing a lot with it. I have not used any of the mods that they've come out with. I was showing them off earlier in the stream. I don't have any enabled right now, but did you give me my... You did. Aww. Look at all these. He had all of these Aerothurge books, so he's actually the person who can sell you these, because you can trade with anybody. Ooh, and a nice robe. Well, don't mind if I do.
You notice teleportation is one of those Aerothurge books.
Yes, and I can give that to you. Ooh, alchemist breeches. I like that too. I'll go ahead and wear that. So we've got all of these things, and if I put points into Aerothurge, these could come in really handy. Aerothurge spells are like pretty good. Oh, I'm all sparkly and blue. Check that out. I mean, I still have like a wolf goat head thing going on, but still. So yeah, I don't know why more people don't play it. I think a lot of people just don't know about it. It's a really good game. I really like this game a lot. And Larian Studios, the ones who made this game, also are making Baldur's Gate 3. They're working very hard on it. And I'm going to be pretty excited to see where that's going to go, because it has a lot in common with Divinity. They're using the same engine, and so it's a turn-based game, and there's like all kinds of things that are going on, but oh my gosh, it just looks so amazing. Yeah, the color is really nice on the new robe. I like it. And, you know, that's the only way to judge an upgrade. Does it look nice? Because if it makes you look like a rabid hobo, then you don't want it.
Well, Rabbit Hobo's got to look good too.
A vivid
Don't judge.
and at times even accurate description of the void-woken drill worm. There were some nails down here I saw, yeah. No, where are you going? Where are you going? Are the nails way down there? Oh, they might be down there. Yeah, I don't want to actually go down there. Let me see. Yep, you must have ripped off all of the different stuff over here. Yep. Okay.
What you talking about?
So here's where we're going to want to be for combat purposes. There's some guys over here,
I've done it.
some guys up
Believe what you
here,
want, if it makes you happy.
and a whole bunch of silent monks up in a row. So this Magister Deva is going to be one of the super bad guys, and this knight is not going to be
Well, you know, not on purpose.
great to deal with either.
Not a chance. No way, no how.
But do we want to block this ladder? Yeah, that's the word. What?
You can block that.
Okay, I'll go ahead and block the ladder, and that means that they won't be able to come up behind us, hopefully. Or you could do that. Fine.
That's not quite right.
Okay, are you going to go down there and start it, or do you want me to?
I'm the tank. I'm gonna go down and have a pleasant conversation.
Make a nice puddle of blood so I can make a good fluffy.
Oh, okay.
A rock just stole my nails!
I made blood.
See all those
my
red
God,
dots on the mini-map? That's a lot of red dots.
Red dots.
That's Sir Laura, and I think, yeah, that's the black cat. So they're still
So-
fine.
The black cat is injured. Something fierce.
Uh-oh. Is it?
Yeah, thankfully this is the last fight, so.
Yeah. Well, not the last fight, but the last fight of this particular section.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, it's been you for quite some time.
Yeah, I like 10 apples.
It's a lot of knocking down.
Let's see then.
Oh, wow, that was a critical hit. That looked nasty. What a jerk. She just
Quick face.
healed herself.
A little bit. The Magister Inquisitor. That's another one that's kind of rough.
Are you sure it's not the knight?
Knight's not too friendly either.
No, he's got super heavy armor. Okay, my turn.
Get yourself a totem out. Because totem be love. Yep, I dropped all them nuggets.
He's buffed. No, he's not. I didn't get a chance to buff him because I got him out, not during combat, but to get me into combat.
Ah,
And Mrs. High and Mighty, I think not.
killed one of them monks using Mrs. High and Mighty. I just love it when you can use your enemy as a weapon.
I will. You don't need any healing. Fluffy doesn't need any healing, so I'm going to supercharge that totem.
Okay.
And I'm going to end my turn.
Ended her turn too.
That monk is almost doomed. He's only got 10 hit points left. There you go.
I was just checking my options.
Alright, Fluffy, let's see.
Smack that knight.
So... I'm gonna go ahead and smack him first. Take off his armor, and then I'm gonna make him bleed. Really bad, apparently.
Oh, yes, come closer. Or, you know, do that.
Let's see. I think I'll put one here.
That's a good spot.
I might have to move a little bit. I could rain on everybody, but I don't think I will. Alright, Fluffy. Let's see. We've got a couple of guys here. Oh, that's not Fluffy. That's you.
Me. When you're here. There's one, right?
There's
No,
two.
there's two.
There's one behind Fluffy. I'll tell you what, when I first played this game kicked my butt because I had absolutely no idea how to play or what was going on. But once I got the idea and the concept down, I was like, oh, this is amazing. Alright, Fluffy. Let's see. No. And also, no. How about...
Yeah, also, we've played with a lot of different builds.
Yeah, we've played this game quite a bit. Although, like I said before, we've never actually finished it because we always wanted to try new builds.
So, Meso is going with a summoner necromancy build, but she's focused almost exclusively on summoner first, because she wanted to get up to the super fluffy. But then she's going to start working on necromancy, and necromancy plus summoner is actually a really powerful combo. You can summon undead monstrosities and buff them up, and they become super strong. I'm going with a warfare necromancer build, so it's basically a Shadow Knight style deal. And
You got crippled. You can't move.
I got crippled. Alright, fine.
Love it. Yeah, so I think we saw one last time. There was one book. It was it was like Bloody Rain or something like that, and you had to be a necromancer and a Hydra Fist to be able to learn it. So there are like dual spells. So like you have to have points in more than one thing to be able to learn it and make it work. So there are summoning things in the necromancy line. There's like huge bone spiders and a whole bunch of other stuff that's just Bone Widow, I think that's what it's called.
Oh yeah, that thing. That thing is so nasty.
Alright, so fluffy.
And things do get stronger.
Yeah, and you can wander into bad things when you're not ready for them. Alright, so totem.
I think it's just the Inquisitor now.
Move over here very slowly because I got an oil. I'm gonna bring her to you.
Yay! It's like a birthday present.
And
So as I was,
I'm gonna supercharge that one.
okay. As I was saying, so we've actually kind of narrowed down a lot of our builds. At one point, we had a playthrough where both Meso and I were playing this little Shadow Knight build. That was rude. And we found we were almost unkillable. We would just go through ripping things apart, especially once I get some of the abilities to actually start bouncing around, like literally.
Literally bouncing from enemy to enemy. It's pretty awesome.
That was awesome. Okay.
Hurry, quick, quick, before he gets a chance to loot. Oh, I looted that one already. Oh, already in use. Crap.
Okay, so that goes to you. That goes to you.
All of our summons are going. Fluffy's almost done too. Poor Fluffy. Okay, so actually I need to heal up the cat, right?
Yeah.
So stand still real quick. There you go.
Yep.
So these were the nails down here that I was seeing that I was like, nails, you say? But then it wanted to send me downstairs. I was like, no, I don't think so. And we got everything upstairs. Alright, ooh. Frying pan. You can actually use that. It's a one-handed mace. If I didn't have a better one, I would definitely use a frying pan. You have to have a strength of 11 for a frying pan? Oh, man. Ooh, gold. Alright, so we're nearly out of Fort Joy. Ooh, you missed that too, and that, and that. Oh, I gotta open that. Actually, I think you got a key for that. But don't worry, I'll pick it anyway. Unlocked. What do we got in here? A knockdown arrow. I don't need that. And you can seller offer, and I will take the healing potion. More monies. There's a lot of water barrels around here.
Well, I want to make it wet.
So you can crawl up here and you can actually get out this way if you want. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back around. And we're going to open up another way to get out of here. There's no shortage of ways to get out of Fort Joy.
How's your supply of lockpicks?
I have 87.
Yeah.
Did you get all? You did too. How dare you? How dare you be so thorough? Oh, did you already let down the bridge?
No.
Okay. So we're gonna spin this little wheel, and that lets down the bridge. We're gonna go right off across that bridge.
There will be a nice little merchant on the other side.
And don't forget the bucket on my head, John. The peasant bucket that I had for ages on my head.
That would have been epic if you'd been running around with a bucket on your head and a frying pan as a weapon.
That would have been pretty awesome.
Now
Okay.
let's be quick. Who knows when the great acorn will arrive?
So I'm coming around, and I'm bringing the kitty.
All right, so I did level. So let's see. I've got a decent amount of wits. I think I'm gonna put one in intelligence and one in memory. And then I've got summoning to 10, which because we took Lone Wolf, that's as high as summoning can get. So I'm gonna start putting into Necromancer.
The dialogue with the cat just kicked in.
All right, hold on, I'm not done leveling. And then, should I take another one in Thievery?
It does help.
Take another one in Thievery. I should probably take some Persuasion. I've been talking all this time about how we need Persuasion, and I didn't take Persuasion.
Oh, yeah. Persuasion.
That's tempting. I'd lose my one arrow surge, though. Reflect 10 of melee damage as water damage. That could be really handy. Ooh. So this is the new look. I think I'm going to put the other one back on. I like the blue. The cat purrs loudly as it curls itself around your ankles. Looks like you got yourself a new pet.
So now I can summon Cat Familiar, which is a very handy thing. Now, if Meso had gotten that, she could summon a much stronger Cat Familiar, because
Yes.
everything she summons is stronger.
Right.
I've got somebody to butter up.
Yeah, instead of going out the sewer, we just went out the front gate. That's absolutely correct.
Oh, I'm discussing
A
with this guy.
blood-stained
If you want
sign
to,
reads, "The
dial
Hollow
up.
Marshes" in knife-scratched cursive.
The hooded man exudes a restrained menace that near matches your own. As he raises his head, the hood falls back, revealing the gleaming bone visage of an undead.
Be not frightened of me, delicate-fleshed one. There's far worse than my bite in this quagmire. Perhaps I can even offer some aid, if you've the coin. Do you desire trinkets from the ancients? For the smallest of costs, I'll tell you. Barely a trifle.
With a horrific rasp of bone scraping against bone, he bows low before you.
Call me Zalaskar. Naught else concerning me is yours to ask. My business is my own, and none of it yours.
Well,
You look like a one to know already. The source in you. I can smell it. I can feel it pulsing with every beat of your fragile heart. There's ones like you close by. The Seekers. I came here with them. But Magisters sank their ship. Sorcerers, like yourself, seek them out and you might find what it is that they seek.
where can we
The
find
ones
these
that live
seekers?
still, cowering in some shrine in the depths of the swamp, twiddling their bleeding thumbs. If you're lucky, maybe you'll find them before something else finds you.
How does he plan to leave the island now?
He spits something dark and viscous onto the earth. You notice the little horror wriggling deep into the soil.
If the little Seekers manage to steal the Magister's ship, the Lady Vengeance, maybe I'll find a way on board. Worry not about me. I have my methods. Worry for your own self.
What does he mean by ancients?
Why, the undead, of course. We rise. We rise. There is a stirring. Have you not felt the whisper of the grave upon the winds? The covenant will be fulfilled. Glashel demisht mashtim.
Look at him blankly. What on earth is he talking about? Or you
Zalstar
can...
chuckles unpleasantly.
Not for you to know now. Worry not, short-lived one. Your fears are as useful as those of an ant astride a leaf perched atop a tidal wave.
Wow. Okay, so this is where Venom's going to start selling to him. Let me make sure that I don't have anything, and I do. I can send those to him. And I want to keep those. Unless we want to sell them. Do we want to sell the Aerothurge books, or do we want to keep them?
I figure we keep them.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else sellable that I want to get rid of. So we'll walk over here and get this waypoint. So we should have another place that we can fast travel to. And I think that after that, did you want to go down the path to my brain just actually cracked in half, I think. You know, the lady down there. Or do you want to call it a little early, since my brain seems to be failing?
Yeah.
I think we could do probably the one more fight and advance a little bit. I think we could. If you're just about done selling.
Almost. I am examining his things. He has a nice two-handed axe that grants not only the all-in, which is what I use to hit real hard, but it also grants thick of the fight, and it does a ton more damage, and it grants strength and warfare. So.
Can you afford it?
Oh yeah, easily.
Well, buy it then. Snub it. No more peasant hammers for you.
But I'm also looking at what else I can toss at him.
So this is Venom's character here. He looks like a little tin can with arms. This is the undead merchant that we were just conversing with. Oh, look at that over there. I can actually see him from here. That's stealing, unfortunately, and I don't think we want to get a fight in him. He's one of the few traders over in this neck of the woods, and he usually has pretty good stuff, so we don't want to tick him off in any shape or form. Gold, yarrow flower, bottles of wine. This is not stealing, by the way. Buy the axe and smack the bone bag with it. Yeah, I don't want to get into a tussle with him. I would rather he sell us all of the yummy, delicious, good things that we can use to make ourselves more powerful. Ooh, that's a fancy axe. Super fancy. Let's see.
Ooh, how pensively our shield looks down upon us. Ask away, shield.
A little confused. Where did this acorn come from?
Oh, Quercus, it won't what?
Oh, I think we've already. I think this is the same.
It will indeed.
Don't have anything else yet. Can we see if we right-click and examine him? Can we see his attitude is still 0 towards us? For shame. Okay, so let's go down this way. Down this path over here. Where are you going?
Well, you said you want to do this fight, the skeletons, right?
Not those. The other one. On the other side. Pretty sure.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Are you already in combat?
No, but I'll send you this so you can give it a peep-see.
Okay, let's find out. What is it? Orders from Dallas. Oh, that's the hammer, if you recall. From the desk of Her Ladyship Dallas, right hand to Bishop Alexander, son of the Divine. There will be no more excuses. How is it that you have not crushed this rebellion yet? For your own sakes, you'd best find and dispose of the dregs of these seekers before you meet the same end as Atusa. Oh, Atusa, if you recall, was that lizard lady when we first met when we came here to Fort Joy. She got turned into a pile of guts, basically, by Dallas.
You're gonna need your pet pal down here.
The Source King's weapons do us no good if the Seekers lay hands on them first. Thankfully, some of you remain useful. Ames has reported seeker movement to the south and east of the bridge leading out of Fort Joy. Spear them, slice them, burn them. I don't care. But see that they are gone. Signed, D for Dallas. She sounds like a charming lady. Right? That's how charm works, right?
Right.
Okay, so a little lead up here. We're going to be talking to this lady. Well, and when I say talking, I mean mostly killing. But we have a little bit to say about her in a little bit.
Dead magisters.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of dead magisters laying around.
Got a Poochie to talk to.
But a Poochie to talk to. So come talk to us, Poochie.
Master, wake up! Master, wake up!
Gently inform the dog her master isn't going to wake up, ever. Or ask the dog what happened to her master. Well...
Bones! Attack bones! Then sorcerer! Flash! She ran! Bones gone! Master, sleep! Wake up soon!
Hey, Lainey. Gently inform the dog her master isn't going to wake up, ever.
He might!
No, he won't. He's dead. Or take pity on the poor beast and concede that, sure, he might wake up. I don't know. What do you think?
No.
What's dead?
What's dead? Tell the dog it's when you go to sleep and you don't wake up ever. Or reconsider and tell the dog her master will probably be fine. Or roll your eyes. You don't have time for this. And then you walk away. It's when you go to sleep and you don't wake up ever.
The dog is blinded by its muzzle, but it turns its face toward you, waiting for your answer.
Tell her the truth, never ever, or reconsider your answer. Tell the dog, one never knows what might happen.
Truth.
As she considers your statement, her nostrils start to twitch. She lifts her head and takes a long drag of the air around her.
Sorcerer! You!
Now, see, I should have taken persuasion.
I thought you took persuasion.
No, I took thievery, and then I thought, oh crap, I should have taken persuasion.
Oh. Oops.
Oh! I did not... Didn't expect to succeed. I didn't read it.
Master! Wake up! Never ever... Never...
I think it'll try to bite us if we just try and stroke the dog's head, but...
Please, Master!
Poor doggy. So we're going to go over and talk to this lady. There's also another fight over here waiting for us. That one shouldn't be too hard. This one technically shouldn't be too hard either.
If you hold shift, you're going to see like the line of sights of both of our enemies on either side of us.
Yeah. I want to go and take this lady out, and then I think we're going to call it.
In the air, and you cringe, expecting a barrage of ice and fire.
We're talking.
Instead, a bit of smoke sputters forth. She cries to the skies in frustration, in a recognizable rail-thin rasp.
My lord, I've loved you. I've obeyed you. What's my sin? How long must I suffer?
She sees you approach and punches her fist in your direction. Her face flushes red. It's her, the one that destroyed the ship to Fort Joy.
Yeah, so she's the reason that our ship sank. She's the one who called the Void Beast and all the tentacle monsters that sank our ship. This is her.
You are my sin.
Brace yourself. There's no telling what this crazed woman might do. Protest. You haven't sinned against her, but she sinned plenty against you. Demand she tell you who this lord is, or charge in her direction. This ends now. Who is your lord?
He is the judge, and he has condemned your kind. I smell the stench of your guilt with every goddamn breath you take.
She turns her head to the heavens once more.
I offer this sacrifice to you. Return me to your side. Make me whole.
And fight. Oh, good. A nice puddle of blood. Excellent.
You've got blood right next to you.
I do, but I wanted to get one over there. Let's see. Oh, Fluffy might end this really quickly.
Oh yeah. One more hit.
Magisters aren't the only ones looking for me. But who is it? And why?
Well, that goes to you.
Oh, she has a wand, doesn't she? Does she have a good one? Oh, no, that's a... Ooh. +1 summoning. Nice.
I'm gonna send this to
Oh,
you too.
goodness. Oh. That's quite revealing on my enhanced dwarven bosom.
I like that. You should always wear that.
So what else was it? What did she say? Oh, an unidentified something. Ooh, the Crusher, a one-handed mace. So that would be you. That would be a you thing.
Two-handed. That's me for selling thing then.
Alright, so let's see. We've got an elven skeleton over here that you already looted, of course. Oh, with a jelly room. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and give you these. These are actually worth quite a bit of money. Since I found my new sexy outfit. That is quite an impressive dwarven bosom, I have to say. Coat of cleavage +3 to distraction. That's right.
Exactly. Can't go wrong with that.
Alright, so we've actually killed Wendigo, and she actually has a little more significance to Fane specifically, but since Fane's not here, we just got some fancies off of her, so that's cool. But she was waiting out here. She was talking about some lord that was directing her and beseeching them to, like, make her whole.
Oh, I'm going to send this to you.
Ah, yes, this is the thing. Fane's Mask of the Shapeshifter. So we have the Face Ripper, but this is kind of like a fancy version of that. And you can actually, I think, end up making one eventually if you have all the right materials. So if I wore this, let's see, I'm going to equip it. I would get all of these new skills, and they just kind of fill in between the ones that I already have. So let's pull these over here. Alright, so I'm a dwarf with dwarven abilities, but with this hat I can turn into a human.
You are you, but more. You are another, but not. You look to your hands, your belly,
Still an
your
impressive
feet.
bosom.
Flesh you don't know, molded into unfamiliar shapes. You cradle your aching head, where another's memories and wisdoms mix with your own. Your fingers trace a line from your head to your face, feeling not the creases of the mask, but the porous surface of new skin. You lower your arm, blink twice, and step forward in this new guise.
So if I go here and I turn that off, I look human. So this is another way that undead can get around without being suspicious. So now I'm a human, and I've got encourage instead of petrify, because technically, for all intents and purposes, I'm a human now. So if I wanted to, say, turn into an elf,
You could eat all the limbs and stuff.
I could eat all of the limbs that I've been carrying in my flesh sack.
Do it.
I think they might still poison me because I'm sort of an elf, but sort of not an elf. If you know what I mean. So let's try this. Let's try this severed head. This is one of the things that we got as a reward, so I'm going to go ahead and eat it.
Cover your face with your hands. You've just heard the news. The elven homelands have been destroyed by death fog. It was your order who did it. How can this be?
So I just learned first aid. A lot of times the severed heads that you find will actually give you a new skill. They won't just give you a memory or like some kind of lore. They'll actually give you a new skill. So I could eat this arm. And that just heals me. This chunk of mysterious flesh. That just heals me. I don't want to eat the ripped off face, but Atusa's leg.
A single name throbs across your brain. Verdas, Verdas, Verdas. He must escape. He cannot die here. He cannot.
So we met Verdas. He was all that diseasey elven guy who kind of recognized us, and we didn't understand why. That was down in the dungeon. And he said that he couldn't come with us because he might just as easily stab us as come along with us. Plus, he was too far gone. Let's see. Is there any other flesh in the bag that I can eat? I've got this chunk of flesh. Could be anything or anybody.
As the dead man's flesh slides down your throat, you feel his consciousness enter yours. His memories are yours.
Eating
to
random
experience.
people, huh?
You are Finn. Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all too much. You met him. A bright light blinds you. Then
Yes, that is a squirrel on a bone cat.
You feel tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard you can barely use them. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your knees. A figure approaches, an older woman. Her eyes are kind. She comes closer. She says she wants to talk. She reaches a hand toward you. You grasp it. The memories end. You are no longer Finn. You return to yourself with a jolt.
And I got adrenaline, which actually requires scoundrel that I don't have, but so that Finn was actually the one that she killed on the ship on our way here. So yeah, I can I can turn into a dwarf, but I'm already a dwarf, so I could just revert to original form. And now I'm back to my dwarfy self. With my magnificent bosom. Okay, guys, since we have managed to get this far, we managed to escape from Fort Joy. We managed to get several huge fights and level up and get all kinds of things together. And I think I'm going to put my regular hat back on because that actually has stats that I want. And I got to keep the gloves of teleportation, so I still have those. But I think that's going to be so I think that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for coming along. I hope that my tired headachiness wasn't too obvious, although my brain did melt a couple of times. But we should be playing A20 tomorrow over on Venom's channel. It was so nice to see all of you guys. I'm glad that you came, and I hope we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Bye.